You've seen the titles. Toilet paper making machine small full set. How to make money from home. Best home business 2026. And in the thumbnail, a tiny machine. Looks like it fits in your garage. Then you click, and it's an entire production line, industrial-sized, conveyors, compressors, stacks of jumbo rolls. Basically a warehouse setup, not a side hustle, a factory. So let's be honest from the beginning. If you're imagining plugging this next to your treadmill, that's not reality. But let's assume something important. Let's assume you have the space, you have proper 220 volts installation, you have ventilation, you have dry storage, you can legally operate. Now the question becomes real. Is this actually a profitable micro-manufacturing play? Or just YouTube fantasy? Let's break it down. Most small toilet paper machines are semi-automatic rewinding machines. Price range: $2,500 to $6,000 machine, cost $800 to $2,000 shipping, plus customs. Real entry point: $6,000 to $8,000 all in. Before raw material, before packaging, before permits. We start with cons, because downside management is how you survive business. 1. You are competing with giants. You are not competing with beginners. You're competing with Procter Gamble, Kimberly-Clark, Costco. They manufacture at absurd scale. You manufacture at garage scale. That matters. 2. Small is marketing language. Those Alibaba titles: toilet paper making machine small full set. Translation: full production line. Even the compact versions require space for jumbo parent rolls, space for rewinding, cutting area, packing area, finished inventory storage. You're not buying a hobby machine, you're entering light industry. 3. It's not passive. Reddit comment I saw: it's not a side hustle, it's a small factory. Accurate, you must. Load jumbo rolls, monitor tension, cut cores, replace blades, package manually if semi-auto, deliver product. This is operations heavy. 4. Maintenance and wear. Nobody advertises this part. Blades dull, rollers drift, alignment shifts, dust builds daily. Replacement blades, $40 to $120. Major parts, hundreds. Downtime equals zero revenue. 5. Cost per unit reality. Let's run numbers. Jumbo parent roll cost conversion, 25 cents to 35 cents per finished roll. Let's say 30 cents average. Retail potential sale, 75 cents. Gross margin, 45 cents per roll. Sounds good, until volume reality hits. 6. Break-even math. Machine investment, $4,000. Gross per roll, 45 cents. Break-even, $4,000 divided by 0.45 equals 8,889 rolls. That's machine only, not electricity, licenses, packaging, trial and error waste. Realistically, 10,000 to 12,000 rolls to feel safe. 7. Storage problem. Toilet paper is bulky. 5,000 rolls fill space fast. Humidity ruins inventory. This is not digital product leverage. This is physical logistics. 8. Retail is a trap. Walk into Costco. Look at Kirkland Signature pricing. They can sell cheaper than you produce. Competing retail big box. Bad strategy. 9. Worst case scenario. You buy machine first. You produce inventory. You don't have distribution. Now your garage is a warehouse. Cash is frozen. That's how small manufacturing businesses fail. Now, if structured correctly, this gets interesting. 1. Recurring demand. Toilet paper is non-optional consumption. Repeat purchase behavior. Stable demand category. 2. The real opportunity. B2B. Not Walmart shelves, local contracts. Sell to restaurants, churches, private schools, auto shops, small hotels, office spaces. They prioritize price, consistency, reliability, not brand prestige. 3. B2B numbers. Example: cost per roll, 30 cents. Sell B2B, 60 cents. Margin, 30 cents. Sell 20,000 rolls over time, $6,000 gross profit. Machine paid. Now ROI shifts dramatically. 4. ROI curve reality. Phase 1, risk heavy. Phase 2, break-even grind. Phase 3, asset producing margin. After machine is paid off, your biggest cost is raw material. That's when ROI becomes attractive. 5. Local speed advantage. You can offer same-day delivery, emergency supply, flexible quantities, direct relationships. Large corporations don't move that fast. Your advantage is proximity. Financial snapshot. Initial investment, $6,000 to $8,000. Cost per unit, 25 cents to 35 cents. Retail potential, 70 cents to $1. B2B, realistic, 50 cents to 65 cents. Break even, 8,000 to 12,000 rolls. ROI, low at start, high after initial run, if contracts exist. What to do before buying. Critical, don't buy first, validate first. Step 1, talk to 20 local businesses. Step 2, ask current supplier pricing. Step 3, offer 10% discount trial. Step 4, secure soft commitments. Then buy equipment. Reverse the risk. If it fails, low sales, shift to B2B contracts. Offer first batch discounted. Lock recurring supply. Quality problems, upgrade jumbo roll supplier. Don't compete premium softness. Compete commercial grade consistency. Machine downtime. Before buying, confirm spare parts access. Assume maintenance, build small reserve fund. Cash flow tight, produce per order. Avoid stockpiling. Inventory is frozen capital. Final verdict. Is this the best make money from home business? No, those titles are designed to sell machines. This is small-scale manufacturing, with capital risk, operational complexity, and real competition. But if you secure contracts first, control costs, focus B2B, treat it like a micro-factory, it can become a stable local cash flow business. The machine is not the opportunity, distribution is, always.